Hello and welcome. Wait, is my lipstick okay, Mom? Back. We're all good. Very kissable. Actually, nobody wants to kiss somebody in red lipstick because then it gets everywhere. Not the point. So, welcome to another vlog. I'm very excited to have you here. Now, I want to give the disclaimer that this is being very pre-filmed. You are seeing this way later than it's actually being filmed, so rules and restrictions might have changed. Also, rules and restrictions are oftentimes like local to where you are, so I just want to make that clear. Today we are going to be going vintage and thrift shopping in Palm Springs. Palm Springs is very famous for many things, and one of those things is amazing vintage and thrifting. Now, if you ever saw this video of mine, you know thrifting used to be something that actually gave me a lot of anxiety, and since working with thredUP, this is not sponsored, but since working with thredUP, I've developed like a real love of thrifting, and I really enjoy it now, and I watch a ton of thrifters, so this video is absolutely inspired by many of the thrift queens that I love, like Laini Ozark and Alexa Sunshine, Ariel McKenna, Carrie Dayton. I'll link all of their channels below. They're all amazing women who love to thrift, and I've been watching so much of the thrift videos that I was like, I am in Palm Springs. I need to thrift too. So that's what we're doing today, and Palm Springs has a super interesting history. I'll try to link some articles about it below, but Palm Springs became a big hotspot for the stars to get away from downtown Los Angeles, and it's about 2 hours outside of downtown Los Angeles, or Los Angeles proper, and so it's kind of like LA suburbs, but it's this kind of like very funky old Hollywood type of place. A lot of places are still styled very 60s and 70s, even 50s, which were the eras where this was a real hot spot for celebrities. So the vintage and thrift shopping here is really interesting and has a lot of history to it, so let's see what we can find. There is the very iconic Marilyn Monroe statue in Palm Springs. Marilyn Monroe is actually one of the reasons Palm Springs became so popular. So I believe it was in the 50s. She was missing from a film set in Los Angeles for 3 days, and the producer was so mad that he got together with all of these other people in Hollywood, and they made a rule that celebs could not be any more than 2 hours away from Los Angeles, and this is exactly 2 hours away, so this is why they all started coming here. We've been walking around downtown Palm Springs, and in our attempt to find one vintage store, we found another, so let's hit it. I'm excited.
It's a nice color.
I like the sides.
Yeah,
they're all like
very pretty.
Like that?
Yeah.
Super cute. I would totally wear this.
It has a swim squad on it.
Look, it's so vintage.
It's real vintage.
Oh my goodness. So some of it is thrift and some of it's vintage. So the swimsuits seem to be more new, and then this is the vintage collection. I love this. It's so beaded, so textural.
It's a beautiful little top.
Oh my gosh, all the sequins.
Oh my gosh, it's you. Sequins, beaded.
Here we're seeing Molly look at some beautiful vintage tops. One is a black top with a bunch of silver sequins. There's another white top with silver shiny beads, and a beautiful copper top with copper beads, as well as a beautiful sweater with some embroidering on it, a jacket with a furry collar trim.
Oh, it's adorable.
Turn around.
Big giant shoulder bags. It's crazy how like this is a large and I'm an extra small, and
It's fine.
it's totally fine.
It is totally fine. I remember when the jackets were like that.
I'm kind of obsessed. I love it.
Here we're seeing Molly reach for a fabulous bright red handbag.
Does it go this way?
I think so. It's so beautiful.
Oh my god.
Gorgeous hat.
Here we're seeing some B-roll of one of the vintage shops, a lot of their big, clunky, old vintage jewelry, a lot of the beautiful hats and shoes they're carrying. So much color, so much vibrance in this vintage shop.
love this. It's like so 50s, 60s corduroy dress. Vintage shopping is so fun. Vintage stores are a bit more expensive than thrift stores, but it's so curated, so you're really getting the best of the best. And this place has some beautiful stuff from estate sales and just from all over. It's so interesting and fun. Look at this, Mom.
Beautiful.
I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so this store is supposed to be open, but I guess they've changed their hours. Apparently it's incredible, so if you're ever in Palm Springs and want to go vintage shopping, what's it called?
M Designer Vintage and More.
Apparently it's amazing. We just ran into a woman who was also trying to go, and she said that her friend sent her a link and said, me and my daughter were here for hours going through all the vintage, super curated, really good stuff. But yeah, it's closed, so we can't do that one. But you know what, while I'm down here, I keep telling Ben that I'm gonna bring him to this really cute dog store. So if we can't find any more vintage, we can at least find a cute dog store. But hopefully we can find more vintage, we'll see.
Here we're seeing them walk down the street where we see stars, exactly like the Walk of Fame in Hollywood.
And here's Rock Hudson, stage, film, and TV.
I'm very sorry, Mom, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, Rock Hudson, he was so great. He was a great actor.
There's all these streets around Palm Springs that are named like Dinah Shore and stuff, and my parents are like, oh, Dinah Shore, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. But anyways, okay, we have made it to the dog store. What is it? It's like Wet Nose Warm Heart?
It is called Cold Nose Warm Heart.
Well, Benny, we're gonna go finally get you some dog treats.
Oh my goodness. If there's any dog that deserves treats.
And any dog that loves treats,
It's him.
it's Mr. Ben Ben.
Here we're seeing inside the super cute dog store. They had a bunch of toys, one that looked like Starbucks Frappuccinos, some other toys that looked like peanut butter jars, Sour Patch Kids. They had one that were Fritos, but Furritos, and one called Unicorn Farts. A bunch of bottles of liquor in dog toy form, and some portable dog bowls that say things like Spoiled Rotten, Sparkling or Still, Dine and Dash. So many cute toys.
The music was super loud in there, which was my only critique. Other than that, the stuff is freaking adorable, like maybe the best, cutest dog stuff I've ever seen. Hopefully Robin, my editor, gave you a good synopsis with the voiceover of the B-roll, but I got some good stuff that I'll show you when we get home.
Look at this, it's water, walk, hike. You want water? Want some water, Ben?
Want water? Oh yeah.
Our beer is colder than your ex's heart.
That is maybe one of the best signs I've ever heard of outside of a bar. That's so funny. One thing that I love about Palm Springs is it's all like very colorful. The home decor, the fashion, it's very vintage, it's very bright, it's very pastel, it's very colorful, and all through the downtown strip they have these fun benches that are all painted differently. I'm assuming they must have like hired different artists to each do a bench, which I love.
Like something?
Oh, it's just cute. It's like just simple high neck in the front, but then
Yeah, that's nice.
so like pretty and floaty, like a beach vacation vibe. I love it. It's gorgeous. The quality is just so nice. Okay, so we just popped into Free People, which is absolutely not a vintage store, although a lot of their designs, in fact I'd say all of their designs, are very vintage inspired. But let's be honest, I think all fashion is vintage inspired because literally like fashion is so cyclical, everything comes back around. I'm really looking forward to a lot of the 2022 trends like bold colors, color blocking, mixing patterns, flared pants. It's all about, I feel like, a lot of the 60s and 70s disco era clothing coming back, and I don't know, a lot of people are gonna be like, no, but I'm 100% here for that. Sequins are very in. You guys know how I feel about my glitter. So I'm really looking forward to it. This was kind of a bit of a fail, but to be honest, I still had fun. That one store that we were able to go to was so cool and so funky. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really trying to not buy things unless I just can't walk away from it. So I fell in love with lots of things, but I didn't buy anything. I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful in 2022. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today, and I've got a lot of stuff I gotta get done. So I think we're gonna call it a day and head home, but I will show you some of the stuff I got Ben. And we popped into Free People because we had to make a return, but I did pick up a few things a few days ago. So maybe I'll show you those as well, because why not? Also, I have a blister. Look.
Oh, that looks sore.
So I think that's what the sign is, to like call it a day. So.
Did you show your t-shirt you got on? It's so cute.
Oh, in case you're wondering, I wore this because I felt like she's very 60s energy, right?
Yep.
Isn't she very 60s?
Mm-hmm.
So I wore it because I felt like I was channeling the vintage vibe. This is, in case anybody's wondering, from Alex plus Ani. Nope, no it's not. That's a jewelry company. What the hell? I'm tired, okay? It's from Alice plus Olivia, which is a brand I love, but I don't love paying retail price because that ish be expensive. So you can find a lot of Alice and Olivia on like the resale market. ThredUp has a ton, Poshmark, Depop, all those kind of sites. And also just shop their sales section, or shop the like when Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom or whatever has sales on Alice and Olivia, not Alex and Ani. Oh my god. But this is their like iconic girl. So
I love her.
If you like this, they do a ton of stuff with like a girl that looks like this in like all different ways. They have this really cute one right now, but I'm not willing to pay for it unless I find it on sale. And it's this adorable sweater with this girl skiing. And you guys know I love skiing, so if I can find that on sale, I might snag it. Hello, it is the next day. We've got a little dove joining us, cuckooing. I don't know if you can hear it, it's really cute. As somebody who's afraid of birds, I will say the dove has a beautiful sound, whatever it is. I am in fact wearing socks and Crocs with gibbets. I know that's gonna get a lot of people going. They have my California themed gibbets. We love it. So I figured I would show you guys what I picked up for Benny at the pet store.
Do you want to do that last or now?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that last.
That might be a good ending.
He says, what?
Happy ending.
Are you really sure? You got me stuff that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, I love you, Benny. Okay, so I want to show you 3 items that I had picked up a few weeks back from Free People. When I say a few weeks back, it wasn't a few weeks back. It was very recently. Time is blending, okay? So I am very much so looking forward to wearing a lot of color. I've always been a very colorful person. That's no surprise to any of you. But I'm just craving like a lot of bright, bold color and pattern in my life right now. And I'm also very much so craving head to toe outfits like jumpsuits, rompers, dresses, matching knitwear sets, boiler suits, overalls, all of it. I want all of it. So he said, I thought this was about me. Now we're going on about boiler suits. I see. I got these pants, and I'm very much into this like flared and wide leg aesthetic. I picked up these. Let me feel where the back is. Where's the tag?
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for those who can't see, they are like these crinkle pants, and they are, I believe, purples and blues, and they're striped, and then they have like a flare at the bottom and like a little scalloped edge. And when I tried these on, not only did they feel like sweatpants, like as comfortable as sweatpants despite looking put together, which is really what I'm going for in 2022. I want to feel like I'm in sweats, but look like I'm not. And these are giving me that energy. But also they are flares that actually fit me at the correct length, which never happens. I always have to get things tailored, and then I buy them because I think they're adorable, and I put them on, and I realize they're too long, and I get them tailored to fit, and then the flare is gone, and they just look stupid. So I don't have to do that with these. So that was really, really exciting for me. And then I picked up these denim overalls, which, to be honest, I love so much, and they fit me great, but I'm kind of, I'm feeling some like distressing here. I didn't realize that. That's nice. What I really like about these is they're quite like mom jean, boyfriend jean fit, and I can cuff them to the perfect length, and I think it looks cute. However, I am thinking of like turning them in, like returning them and getting a lighter wash denim. Comment below and let me know what you think. This is like a very deep blue, mid to deep, I believe. Yes,
I'd say mid. Yeah.
Mid blue. And then this and the pants are tied for my favorite. This is a boiler suit. I'll show you, like pop up a photo in it so you guys can see it better. But it is, again, like a very boyfriendy fit pant, and then this like short sleeve collared denim, and it's all pink. And again, this is something that I've wanted, frankly, for years. I have been trying boiler suits on for years. Every time I find a boiler suit, I try it on. And they never fit me because I'm very short. I'm 4'11". Yes, I grew. Very exciting. It's hard because I'm particularly short torsoed. Like all my height is in my legs, the very little I have. So these things rarely fit me. Same with overalls, frankly, and just rompers and stuff in general. So when I find them and they fit, I get very excited. And so this is the first boiler suit I've ever been able to own, and probably ever will own. And it's from Free People, and I just love it. Free People is definitely a favorite of mine right now. Over the last few months, and like frankly I just slept on Free People for way too long, and I like did not realize how many cute things they had. So now I'm very much into it. It's very retro, it's very bright, it's very fun. Okay, anyways, let's show you what we got Benny. So we had to get the cold brew from Starbucks. I mean, it's not from Starbucks, but it's like inspired by Starbucks. Excuse me. Goosh. Hey, did you just see that?
Did he just whack you?
He punched me in the face.
Ooh.
Ben, that was extremely rude. Koosh. No, Koosh. He is so rude when he wants a toy. So it basically has a straw and ice cubes, and it's a little wee cold brew. I just love it because I'm a cold brew girl, specifically a nitro cold brew. NX, it is not for you right now. It is for you later. Later. Okay. And then, is this the unicorn farts?
No, I didn't get this one. It's got the burritos. Just because he loves food.
It's true, he does love food. Okay, so they had this and the unicorn farts. You probably saw it in the B-roll. And the unicorn farts was so cute, but my mom got the burritos. Is the one she picked out of the basket. And then we grabbed this treat. Yes, you can have this now.
It's a pile of poop.
Oh my god.
It's got eyes and a smiling face.
This dog store, if you're ever in Palm Springs, has the cutest, most high quality, beautiful dog stuff. So get yourself some unicorn poop, or some burritos, or some Starbucks energy, or a smiling pile of poop treat. Okay, Ben, you're gonna have to do some tricks for this. We're doing tricks for treats, buddy. Daboo. Whoosh. Ooh. No. What? That was not at all what I asked. Whoosh. Ooh. Essie, Koosh. Hey, Koosh. Ooh. Ooh, let's see if he'll go the other way. Koosh. Ooh. Nope. You only can roll one way. Now we know. Paw. Hey. Ben, one paw. Circle. He's like, no, enough of this. Enough of this now, Mom. Okay, fine. Essie. You may have the treat if you be polite about it. You be polite. Hmm? Thank you. He says, finally, I did so much tricks for treat. All right, well, Ben crunches away over there and is distracted. Let's finish this out. Please comment and let me know what your favorite fashion styles, trends are right now. I really enjoy trends, not because I feel like I need to follow all of them, but because they really give me inspiration and like freedom to play with different looks and aesthetics. And you guys know me, I'm not somebody who sticks to one style. I don't have a specific aesthetic. I like a lot of different styles, and I like to play around with my look. And I feel like, yeah, when I see like new trends come out, or emerge again, because I'm at the age now where I'm seeing things come back from when I was younger, I enjoy like the inspiration it gives me to play with my look again and try something new. So you certainly look who's back. Benny Boot, koosh your booty. If you're gonna come hang out, that's fine, but you need to koosh so that people can see us, not just your back. Oh yes. So, I mean, wear what you want, wear what makes you feel confident, wear what makes you feel comfortable. You don't have to follow trends, but trends can be fun inspiration to play with new things. So comment and let me know what 2022 trends you're looking forward to experimenting with, or that are giving you some style inspo this year, because I'm curious. And I'm gonna run, but I've been really loving hearing how many of you learned a bunch of tips from this makeup video I did with a makeup artist. I learned a lot. I've been experimenting with my makeup. I've been re-inspired, so check that video out if you haven't yet. Or you can click over here to see this Palm Springs house tour. Love you guys. Bye.